You know, in the aftermath of that shooting and after every shooting event in our country, we ask this question: how do you talk to your kids about this? Joining us now is Shannon Dow, a clinical therapist with McNabb Center. First of all, thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
I know you get a lot of questions from parents, and one of the ones that we hear the most: what do we do? Do we bring it up first with our young kids, or do we wait for them to come to us?
Yeah. You know, the recent tragedy can evoke a lot of emotions, a lot of big emotions for children. Children may feel fear, anxiety, worry, sadness. They may create a narrative based on the information they have heard. And so helping your child to best understand and open up conversations is important. So have those conversations, not assuming that your child isn't thinking about it, is not having feelings about it. Seek to understand your child's beliefs on this situation and what they do know.
So we should ask them, hey, have you heard about what happened, and do you want to talk about it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What are some signs that parents need to maybe seek some outside help? There's no timeline for how long a child can be worried about this, but when do you kind of say, I need some help here from someone like you?
Children can have various reactions to situations such as these. A child may be experiencing irritability, anger. They may be withdrawn and isolate. Maybe they're not engaging in their everyday activities as they normally would. They're not playing with their friends. They're more isolated. So when you notice that your child is not engaging in their everyday activities and they're behaving in a way that's uncharacteristic to them, and you notice that this is consistent and this is, you know, almost on a daily basis, that it's impairing their functioning, and their quality of life is being impacted, it's important to seek professional help. McNabb Center has school-based therapists in various school districts across East Tennessee. So seeking support from a mental health professional, your pediatrician, the school counselors at your child's school can be helpful to identifying resources or having someone to talk to.
You know, what's so heartbreaking is that I feel like at one time, years and years ago, we could say, well, chances are pretty good that would never happen here. We can't say that anymore. But I think it's important, right, to validate their feelings, like you touched on earlier, and say, I know how I feel scared too sometimes.
Absolutely.
How far do we go with that?
Opening up those conversations and sharing, as a parent, as a caregiver, sharing how you feel, sharing your own thoughts, in a way that is most appropriate to your child's age, to their developmental level, based on their temperament, can be helpful for them to know that they're not alone in having these feelings. It also opens up a great opportunity to share also how you cope with this. You know, so I have these big feelings as well as an adult, and this is what helps me and help to model some of those coping skills that one may use. So you're also opening up opportunities for that child to know that I'm not alone in these feelings, and there are things that I can do to help myself through this as well.
Wonderful coping skills. Learn it from mom or dad. All right. Thank you so much for being with us. Shannon Dow with McNabb Center. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right.